Naughty. No! Ow! What was that for?
Naughty boy, don't touch the water.
Have you been watching Waters of Mars again?
It's absurd. I don't do such a thing.
Are you sure?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to Review in Space. We're here for another episode this time.
And I have a beard now, to show that time has passed. since the last
Exactly.
review.
Yeah, it's been a little bit since we've recorded a review, so I'm like a little less than a month, but you know,
Yeah, just about.
it's good to be back.
Yeah.
And we're reviewing a really good episode, an amazing episode, The Waters of Mars.
It's alright.
Excuse me. It's amazing. It's like Tennant's best episode. You said it yourself.
Yeah, it is his best performance.
It is amazing stuff, and it's a really good writing. To be fair, brilliant writing. I think it's. I said as we were watching it, RTD out of all of the showrunners, I think he has the most naturalistic sort of like dialogue.
Yeah.
In his scripts.
Well, if you watch
if you're watching them, they kind of seem like, oh, that's something that a real human being would say.
Yeah, yeah.
Unlike
But
Moffat
if you
or
watch-
like Chibnall.
Yeah, well, if you watch Queer as Folk, which is the thing that made him like, big.
Yeah, I saw a
his
few
dialogue,
episodes of that recently.
He got his start writing like drama.
So clearly he has a knack for, like I say, writing actual human beings talking rather than just robots or
Like
smart
quote, or like
robots.
quote machines.
Yeah, that's literally what it feels like at the moment with these showrunners nowadays. But yeah, what's
Back in my day, when
when
showrunners were good at their job.
yeah. So like I say, I love this episode, and
Yeah.
this is one of Tennant's best episodes. Probably my favourite Tennant episode actually, or at least it's up there.
Yeah.
There are a lot of good
Like,
ones, but
top
this one's
5.
up there. Yeah, yeah.
I'd hazard to say top 3 for me.
Yeah, probably same. At least top 5.
Actually, all my favourite Tennant episodes are from series 4 in that top 3 list.
Oh yeah, Unicorn and the Wasp.
Unicorn and the Wasp,
yeah,
and
then this one.
Wars and Mars.
That's crazy. Yeah, I think my favourite's probably Blink, even though he's not technically in it that much. And then this one probably. But yeah, anyway, Waters of Mars. I love it. I never realised this, but it's a lot like The Thing when you watch it back.
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I was quoting.
Yeah.
you. That's what I mean. We were just pointing it out and like
fucking silly.
I know.
See you in court.
Plagiarism at
Yeah.
its finest. Yeah. No, I absolutely love The Thing. It's one of the best like horror movies ever. John Carpenter, amazing remake of the original concept of it.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. Love it. And yeah, I really and it's not just a clear cut. You know, people are dropping like flies. There's a mystery monster on board.
Yeah, yeah.
It is another aspect to it where the Doctor's conflicted because he can't save anyone this time around, or he's not meant to at least.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
kind of like the whole like
Yeah.
meat and potatoes of the
Of the episode because
of
conflict is in the turmoil.
Ten's journey.
That it is, isn't it? His whole era has
from
him
day
been
one to
battling
end of
through what the laws of time allow him to do and what not to do.
It's kind of like because War Doctor turns into 9, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So he's probably only that Doctor in his own lifetime for maybe like a couple of years.
Probably.
2 or 3
I
years.
don't know the specifics.
But
of it, yeah,
let's
probably.
say at maximum, let's say in Rose he regenerated 6 months ago
Yeah. Probably.
in his own personal time. Let's just say that for the sake of
Yeah,
argument.
yeah. For argument, yeah.
And so he dies pretty quickly. He dies within a few weeks of that.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's thrust into this other regeneration and he's never had time to grieve or...
No, he's
Overcome
always
that last-
he hasn't had
And
time
so
to actually just.
it manifests
relax.
in essentially him going insane in this
And this is where it all comes to a head, where he
Yeah.
fucking loses it at the end.
Yeah, he doesn't think, oh, I'm the last of the Time Lords, what a burden of responsibility. He basically forgoes all of that and decides that he can do what he likes because there's no one else
There's
there
no
to
one
stop
to
him.
regulate those rules anymore.
Oh, who is
so-
it where she says, like, no one should have that power? He goes, like, yeah, tough.
Yeah, and that's the moment where she just goes, "This is wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong here." And yep,
Puts a laser in a like,
Mouth.
through her skull.
yeah.
Shoots herself with a laser, like it just goes through
Magic.
the wall and kills like 3 other people.
Oh shit.
Kills like a family of 5.
Yeah.
Like hanging the star on the.
Fucking we're getting
Fucking like a gaping chest wound.
Imagine we get like a Pond Life episode with just the family there. We get a whole episode of the family and then
The last 10 seconds is just like.
them dead. That's it.
And then Dad's just got a fucking gaping, burning hole in
like
his
Bill
chest.
from Series 10. When he,
Yeah.
It's like, Father, no! And he's just dead on the floor. God.
Then
But,
it just cuts to like. Then it just like cuts away to like fucking Tennant with the
It cuts
belay
to that
and the
wacky
and the
gadget.
Stetson.
robot.
He's like, yeah!
Happy!
Yeah.
Yeah, God, yeah.
We got off track there.
A little bit, but yeah, no, Waltz of Mars, a superb story. I love all the characters, really. Yeah, to be honest, I like all the characters. There were some throwaway red shirts at the start.
Well, yeah, the first guy I literally called him like
And
Mr.
then,
Worker.
and then the doctor guy, he didn't have many lines to say. He goes, "It's a man." At the very start.
You just have the best line.
That's the best line in the whole thing. We had a good chuckle out of that, but yeah, he was a throwaway character as well. He was.
Well, yeah,
Those two guys were throwaway, but then Maggie, they kind of do something creepy with her at least.
Oh, yeah.
She's there for a bit. You kind of know her name if you pay attention.
She's kind of the two red shirts at the start, the gardener and the doctor.
And she's like the
yeah, they're kind of the blunt instruments,
loose end,
and she's
the loose end.
she's like the precise tool.
Yes.
Because if you think about it, they
They're just the intimidation,
they chase people. They're the muscle.
Yeah.
Whereas she's like the thinker. She has the idea to erode and like have the water seep through the
wait
system.
until she's in the
Yeah.
main dome before she's like, all right, I'm gonna head out. And
It was like so. That was
really
interesting.
good. I like that, and I do like how they used, even though not very much, they did use Andy a little bit. You know,
Which
in the
one was
middle,
Andy?
where the first one who fell ate the carrot and then he went.
That was his name.
Yeah, Andy Stone. Remember?
No, it doesn't matter.
Who could forget him? And they use him quickly in this 1 second thing where he like does like a log in the biodome.
I didn't
He's
show you that.
By the way,
I told you that.
Yeah, the water's not clean. Blah, carrots bad, and then he ends the thing. It's like, what sort of fucking log? You know?
Yeah, that was a point I made, which was
you're a fucking gardener. There's more to log about than just.
It obviously is just like a
water
device
thing.
for exposition and to. Give the characters a plot reason why they can escape and make it more tense.
Yeah.
But
I think it's kind of funny though that it all started because of a filter breaking.
but in the world of the episode, this guy who's like growing plants on Mars through hydroponics and whatever. His scientific log for that day is a 15-second
a filter broke.
Yeah,
Water
it's
filter
him
broke.
whinging about admin.
I love this episode. It is actually great. But what issues did I have with it? There aren't really many, to be honest, if any. I feel like the comedy is kind of misplaced at the end, where suddenly the funny robot gag comes back when they're about to die. But I suppose that's kind of the charm of it. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a bit. It's good to have that sort of gadget thing at the start. I like that. I love the robot, by the way. It's very funny.
Okay.
We had a good joke out of that, but you know.
Yeah. Got one good joke out of it, then it just kept on.
Yeah, they kind of threw the joke
Beat
away.
the dead horse.
Yeah, that's it. So I don't know about that, but yeah.
Is that the expression? Yeah, that's the phrase, probably.
But yeah, the rest of the characters were utilised fairly well. I think we got a little glimpse of quite a few of them in there because we got the Russian. I've forgotten what the Russian guy's name is already.
It's Yuri.
Oh shit!
Because he's Russian.
Yeah, every Russian guy is called Yuri.
Or Nikolai or Vladimir.
Yeah, Vladimir. And yeah, because you see like a video of him like looking at a video of his brother talking to him through the screen. Before, yeah. And that's really cool. This little, a little bit of emotion
I want
to
to
it.
know what he was saying.
And then,
so I might
what's-
Google that.
And then what was the woman's name?
The
who
general
got
one.
trapped.
Yeah,
Who got trapped, and she had two. She watched a video of her two daughters or something as she was dying, and it's so heartbreaking. But it's like, oh god.
They were basically saying like, "Oh, we can't wait for you to come home," which is what made it really sad.
Oh god, yeah. Honestly, it's so sad.
Because I've got the linguistic knowledge.
Okay. Love Adelaide. She is the shining star of the supporting cast, as she should be.
Yeah.
Brilliant. What's her actress's name? She's brilliant.
She's in everything. Yeah.
She is. She's in a lot, but she is brilliant in this. And I think my favourite scene in the whole of the episode, which I think you agree with as well, is when the doctor's in the chamber and she's not letting him out, and she's like, "Tell me the truth."
Oh no, that's
Tell
not my
me.
favourite scene.
Is it not?
No.
What's your favourite scene?
I've seen the last one.
Oh yeah,
Very
where
last
he's went too far. I think that's great as well. I think like I say, my personal favourite is when it's just a quiet moment where Adelaide is telling the doctor basically says, "You wanted to know what happened. You fucking die." You know what I mean? It's just such a heartbreaking thing because he has to break it to her because she won't let him go otherwise. And oh,
final scene's my favourite because it's kind of the end point of that
arc where he
of him
victorious,
basically going insane.
Exactly.
And David Allen does a really good job because you can see it in his eyes that he's fucking lost it. Like, he's gone crazy. And then he like tries to like play it off, but he like when he's like telling Adelaide like how he's basically a god, he then just goes like, "Well, anyway, you better go home."
Yeah, I know.
Trying to look normal.
Up the mood.
He's trying to look normal again, but you can still see that he's like he's still snapped.
Yeah,
and I dug that a lot.
I do. I really love that.
It's also probably the music because I love the oud music. It's really relaxing to listen to.
And as well as that, it's like the impending doom because that's also the theme that plays as he's about to regenerate in End of Time. It's just something that keeps coming back in his era.
Spoilers. Fucking hell.
Spoilers from an episode like 8 years ago.
I haven't watched it yet.
Honestly,
who's the Doctor now? Still Matt Smith, isn't it?
God damn it! I wish it was, mate.
Nah.
Better times. But yeah, I love the monster design, as you do too. Really creepy.
I really like it because I've got the opposite of trypophobia where I like that kind of stuff and I want to touch it.
I don't understand you.
Yeah, me neither.
like the Praxeus stuff.
Oh, dude, I really wanted to like get a ruler and scrape it off like with a bee stinger. You ever been stung by
weird.
You ever been stung by a bee and you have to take the stinger out?
No, that's not nice.
No, I don't take it out. I get a rule. It doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, I get a ruler and I don't.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I like it. Makes me feel good. Anyway, the design's cool.
Yeah, going back to that.
It's simple.
And it's just water pouring out of every orifice ever. It's just so creepy.
Yeah.
It's a really cool concept for like a monster.
It's cool because it's like...
It's so simple.
Yeah,
it's creepy.
It's not like the... oh god, what's that fucking thing? It was that monster in Orphan, whatever the fuck.
Oh, it was like a weird...
Yeah, like they looked
like
cool.
Reaver or something. Reaper. I don't know.
Yeah. They looked cool.
Yeah.
But it was really complicated. Whereas this is just like, you got cracked skin, your eyes are a bit blue, and you piss in water.
Yeah, exactly.
Wet as fuck.
Like the whole episode, like it just slow build until like the point where everybody's panicking to get out, and then everybody starts dropping.
I'd say the first like 25 to 30 minutes is quite slow.
It's just build up.
I know. Yeah. That's my point. Is it? Like,
yeah, and
the last half of it goes so quick.
It didn't feel like 60 minutes though, did it?
No,
it really didn't.
No, it doesn't.
Because it's an extended episode. But
yeah, the first part does drag on for a bit, but it just doesn't feel like an hour.
I think it's bound to though, because first time
you got to set everything up.
That's it, and as well as that, if it's your first time watching, you need that exposition of this character's this is that, and and I love a little bit of a nostalgia dump in the episode where he goes, the Ice Warriors must have froze something down there to keep it from spreading a disease, and when they're at the ice, whatever it's called,
glacier.
That's it, whatever. Yeah, and Adelaide is checking the vitals and all that, and
yeah.
I like that. It's just a nice little nod because obviously Mars is where the Ice Warriors came from. So yeah, I like that a lot. I love the inner turmoil that the Doctor goes through in this episode as well.
Yeah. There are moments where through David Tennant's acting you can see him changing his mind and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what's so great about it because he's very subtle at times.
Yeah, it is great. Yeah, I think a lot of the guest cast in this episode are really likeable as well, which really helps. They're funny and they're kind of fun to make fun of as well, but they are good characters.
I've rinsed the American guy quite a bit.
Yeah,
I just thought he was
ripped into him
like a poor man's Luke Rattigan.
Yeah, you said that RTD has like this tendency to write all like American characters.
Every American
like a wimpy guy.
Every American's an arsehole.
Yeah, looks like a right arse.
And like even the New Yorkers and Daleks in Manhattan. Kind of obnoxious. We're from New York. We all stick together and all that kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
But
we have a saying for you back in Brooklyn, pal.
He does he makes every American character like unlikable.
I love the setting as well. It's very isolated, like a base under siege story.
It's just the thing, pretty much. But instead of Antarctica, you've got miles.
Yeah, exactly. And I did say this as it was starting, that it feels like it has the weight of an episode like a historical, like Fires of Pompeii.
Yeah.
It feels like Fires of Pompeii, and yet it's a fictional event that happens in the future that does have consequences to it, even though it is, like I say, fiction.
Yeah.
Whereas in Fires of Pompeii, it was like, that happened. We know that Pompeii is going to burn. Whereas this time, you don't actually know, but it still has the emotional weight behind it, and the Doctor and David Tennant really sells that.
Yeah. I mean, it's no dinosaurs on a spaceship, but it's a pretty good episode.
I don't know, remind me about that. Right.
What the fuck were they smoking when they wrote that?
Let's put Queen Nefertiti in there. Dinosaur Hunter.
He's like, Stephen, we got to hand in our script in 10 minutes. He's like, wakes up like with a bottle,
shat out.
Like, there's like glass bottles all over his bed. He's like, dinosaurs.
That was Chibnall. Chibnall wrote that piece of shit.
Was it actually?
Yeah, it was Chibnall. I'm not even kidding.
Oh wow.
Like I say, the idea of water you said is a really good concept. It's simple.
Theming, yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
RTD has a really good tendency to make it like everything that seems fine just feels really scary.
Yeah.
Like statues.
Yeah, that's Moffat.
Oh yeah,
those are both Moffat.
Yeah, I was about to saying that. I was like, shit, yeah. Moffat.
But yeah, like that's what this episode's good at. I think it's theming. The themes aren't necessarily that complex, but they pick a theme and they stick to it, and they weave it throughout, and they just keep it consistent, which is what I like. I like basic competency.
Yeah,
in writing.
Rather than just overcomplicating it to make yourself look smart. It's cough cough, not talking about
who could very specific example. Wonder
sure she's fine.
I wonder who.
Like I say, the acting's great all the way through. I think every character kind of serves their purpose as well.
Yeah, there are issues I have for the acting, which I mean, just like the accents aren't.
No, the accents aren't perfect. Like Ed, the second captain or
Ed,
whatever.
He's from New Zealand, but talks like has an Australian accent. So
it's so like.
And there is a difference.
They hate getting compared. So
they're like it's like Germany and Austria. They hate getting compared to each other.
So for the most part, the acting is good, and like I say, every character kind of serves their purpose, and
every character is there for a reason. It's quite economical,
and like, there isn't a wasted character. Every character does something. There's the first. You have Patient Zero, which is the Andy character. Then you have the Doctor, who's the Doctor character who gets killed straight away, the red shirt. Then you have Maggie,
who's man hungry. No, he's like man. How? I'm on dehydrated protein. Kill it. Rip him apart.
The episode ends.
Grind his bones to make our bread.
Use that bone marrow. God damn it. Okay.
like an antique.
There were barely any wasted characters.
There weren't any. They were all there.
I think they all did what they were meant to do.
I personally didn't like the what's his name? The Luke Rattigan guy.
Oh yeah, the American.
Just because he reminds me of Luke Rattigan, who I fucking despise.
Yeah, exactly.
Although he does have a really funny moment.
Yeah, I
he has that turbocharge.
Yeah.
My man ascended to a different realm for a second.
A different plane of existence.
Like fucking like galaxy realms.
Honestly, yeah.
That dude slipped out of reality for a split second.
The Doctor was like, "I'll have a bit of that," and he tries it.
He's pretty angry about it. Too much teeth. Jesus.
Yep. All right. So
Landlord Victorious just needed some sloppy toppy off a bitch with pink hair, and he'd be decent.
Oh my god.
Music's great.
Yeah, it is. We were talking about that.
Really? Oh yeah, the music.
Yeah, we were talking about that while watching it. How Murray Gold is brilliant. Come back, please.
He's gold. He's the golden boy.
Yep. Please come back, Murray Gold. The music's not been the same since, honestly. Yeah. And this is the second to last Tennant episode as well.
Oh yeah, 2-parter. Yeah.
I was about to wait, are you okay? I just frozen.
Yeah, I was just resetting a little bit.
Yeah, rebooting.
My programming. I mean, my thoughts were.
We were talking about how it looks a bit cheap in the corridors. It just looks like a warehouse area.
They were definitely saving up for the CGI Gallifrey.
Yeah, they were. Yeah. But it's actually really, really well done. It looks good for the most part as well.
It looks good for 2009 TV, which is what it is.
Exactly. So and
especially with a company as notoriously stingy as the BBC.
Yeah.
Looks good. Like it's fine.
Exactly.
It's just there are moments where it's just like,
Oof. Yeah.
That shuttle, that space shuttle looks rough.
Yeah.
They like showed it to the guy.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, this will look great when it's fully rendered. It's like, it aired today. The episode's been out for 2 months. So.
Yeah, that's the final product set. Oh shit.
You're like, okay. Door closes, he just like freaks
I'll
out
leave you to it.
like Benson, like fucking kicks all his shit.
Yeah. That was a good shit. Ow! What was that for? Okay.
Just putting this ring on this finger.
You're a special breed.
Oh, you were filming. Yeah. Do not let the water touch you. Naughty dishwasher!
Say it again. So I say the line again. You're a naughty boy.
Yeah. Just tell me I'm a naughty boy. How's that?
That was so good.
There are loads of little callbacks which I enjoy.
Yeah.
Like, I do like the little continuity of him having the same spacesuit that he wears.
And then Pompeii as well. He mentions Pompeii.
But to be fair, that only happened happened that year.
No. Yeah.
Well, no, the year before, 2009.
Right.
You know,
same thing. Yeah.
We're still within public memory of people who watch the show. Like, oh yeah, the volcano episode.
Yeah.
With Malcolm Tucker from The Thick of It.
Yeah.
Fucking Peter Capaldi.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say really. I mean, I love how at the end she shuts him down and she tells him, no, you're wrong.
Yeah, she spikes him by killing herself. Like that's dark. That's really dark.
I know, right?
For a show that is, and I mean no offense, but it's primarily aimed towards children.
Yeah, it's very childhood friendly.
That's the thing. That's the demographic they want anyway.
I love how there's actual consequences to this as well. How his turn changes history.
Follows through.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't. It's not a half measure. They do write in that he changed history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like the oh god, what's that thing? There's that montage at the end where like the text like changes a bit.
Yes.
And like
because of the things he's meddled in.
And like the context of her granddaughter
Adelaide Brooke dying on Mars, crossed out Earth.
Yeah.
The
one thing I liked was how he said that thing like, oh, the details change but the story's the same. But even though because I think that's interesting because the context for the granddaughter going into space is now totally different.
Yeah.
Because before it was to kind of like redeem her grandmother because no one knew why she blew up the base, so it would have been a really dodgy thing. There'd be conspiracy theories about it.
Yeah.
Whereas this time she's like living up to a legacy and she's actually like following in her grandmother's amazing footsteps and whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like you have
the stuff there, but it's different.
The story's different.
Yeah.
So like you have actually irreversibly changed the timeline.
Yeah.
And then
that is crazy.
He quite rightly dies because of Wilfred Mark. I still can't get over that.
Yeah, that was such a heartbreaking.
Especially when he snaps at him as well. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
That really broke my heart.
Honestly.
Anyway,
yeah.
We're talking about literally everything other than this.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'd probably give Waters of Mars a 9 out of 10. Probably that's high praise for me.
Yeah, I'd say like a high 8, low 9.
Yeah, I really like Waters of Mars. So
yeah,
everything is pretty much great. I think like I said, the only things that are a bit odd is like maybe misplaced humour at the wrong time. Only in the little
really
areas.
Funny they put loads of jokes in at the beginning and then they just switch it off.
And then suddenly they throw the funny robot in at the end. I don't know. It's a bit misplaced some areas, but for the most part it's great. And most of the characters are well utilised.
Yeah.
And
it's weird. I really enjoyed this episode, but I've only watched it. Like this is the second time I've watched it ever.
Really?
I watched it when it came out. And I watched
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's mad. I watched it like 3 months ago, and then today.
I never rewatched the specials. I don't know why.
I've watched it loads.
Like I never rewatched Planet. I've watched Planet of the Dead I think 3 times though.
That's not right.
Because it came out and they always repeat it.
That's every time, every Easter. This one.
What was it? It's like Gold or something. The channel or Dave or whatever.
Watch or something.
Watch. That's it. Yeah. So I've seen that one a couple of times, and then because of that, I just like whenever I'm on Netflix, I want to watch Doctor Who, and I just skip the specials and watch End of Time.
That's a shame, man. Because Waters of Mars is a gem.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch it.
Hidden gem.
I'm gonna watch it more often now.
It is really good.
Watch it every day.
Yeah, worship it.
Wake up.
Water god.
Yeah.
Fucking waterbender in the shower.
Yes. Cum bending in the shower. Water bending in the shower. That'll
end the review here. That kind of tapered off, didn't it? But yeah, let me know what you think about the episode in the comments, guys. What are your opinions? Because it is a really good one. If people don't like it, that's fine. Let us know why you don't like it. If you don't.
Yeah, because I'm so starved of human connection. I just want to attack someone.
You want any like glimpse of
any emotional stimulus.
Yeah.
Anything to stop me from going insane.
Lockdown's rough, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in another video very soon.
I haven't washed in 5 days.
Okay, get out of my room.
I just want it to end.
And that's where it ends.
Sometimes I just sleep and I think, oh, it'd be so great if I never woke up.
Jesus Christ, that went so dark.